Hey everyone, how's it going? I am Xeracon and I am back once again, and this will probably be the last time you hear me talk about this, or at least, unless something major happens, this will be the last time yeah, this should definitely be the last time you hear me talk about this. Before I get into the bad though, let's talk about some good stuff, eh? I mean, the Nintendo Direct we had last week, that was pretty good. We had some new stuff coming. We learned about Luigi's Mansion 3. We saw Animal Crossing, and if it wasn't for the fact that there was the tsunami that came and hit Japan, that would have been the debut of hearing about Final Fantasy Chronicles and the Final Fantasy Collection coming, and that's actually a big thing, not only for Nintendo, but for Microsoft as well, getting these classic Final Fantasy games coming over to their platforms. You know what? I like that. I want to see more uh, multi-plat games head over to other platforms or other competing systems and stuff. I mean, like the fact, like that we've got Mega Man that was originally like on Nintendo coming over to like all these other platforms. We've got Sega stuff coming to other platform. Well, I mean, Sega was first party stuff, but now they're third party, so that changes things. But third party games that were exclusives, bring them all over. In fact, let all that happen. So that's a good thing. I like that. And yeah, and then we also saw some more Damon X Machina. That looks pretty good. I'm really excited for that. Oh wow, I feel like there was something else that I'm forgetting about. That was like another. Oh, Civilization 6. That was a big surprise. And well, I mean, it was a big surprise before it was revealed, and if it wasn't for the fact that, again, the delay, that would have made the reveal that much greater because this PC game coming over to a console is incredible. But yeah, so overall the direct was pretty good. If if it was a complete surprise, like if we had seen all of this stuff before, back on the original date, then it would have made the direct that much greater. Like I could easily say that it would have been an 8 or a 9 for me. But as opposed to like having stuff already shown and stuff, it was more like a 7, somewhere between a 6 and a 7. But yeah, now that we've gotten that, let's get on to the stuff. So, the Nintendo Switch Online service. Wow, it's exactly the same as it was before. People are saying, "Oh, wait until the direct. We're going to learn some new stuff, man. It's you don't know everything. They haven't told us everything." And well, it's come and it's gone. And I was going to make this video before the Switch Online service officially began, but I'm in classes and stuff, and so that's not really an option as much as it can be. So yeah, and so it's come, and you know what? It's just the same, if not even worse, because we now know that if you don't sign in every 7 days, you will lose your NES games and the save files that come with them. Also, if you don't renew your subscription, you will lose all of your save data. So talking about, oh well, it's great that we've got the cloud and it's backing up our save files. Well, guess what? If you don't renew your subscription, it's gone. Yeah. So what happens then, huh? It's crazy that people are still defending this and saying, but it's the price. It's so much cheaper than what PlayStation and Xbox is getting. Well, here's the thing though. Yes, it's a third of the price, but also look at what they're actually giving you in return. In fact, Microsoft actually has free cloud backups. You don't have to pay for Xbox Live for that. Um, and also, you're not getting these 25 plus year old games. I mean, yeah, you're not getting these 25 plus year old games. You're getting new games. You're getting tons of games. You're getting modern games. And granted, I still think that whole thing is stupid because these games aren't free because you have to pay in order to get them. So all across the board, that's stupid in my opinion. Also, all across the board, I think paid online is stupid. All across the board, I think all three of these companies are just greedy in this manner. But I digress. So yeah, it's $20, but you know what? I still believe in principle over price or value. If I'm being insulted by a company, I am not going to say, you know what? Well, this still looks good. I'm gonna support this. No, I'm not going to do that. All right. Um. So let me also put it like this: you, we are essentially getting a watered down Wii U online experience. Okay. Let me put it like this: the Wii U had peer to peer servers. The Switch has peer to peer servers. The Wii U had native voice chat. We now have to use an app to have voice chat. Okay. Let's see what else. Well, the Wii U had friend codes, and then the Switch has friend codes. I think the whole system is stupid anyway. We should just be able to put in a gamer tag and just say, "Hey, here's my gamer tag," and people find us that way. It's easier to remember, easier to tell, easier to share. But I digress. Um, the Wii U, you had local backups. I don't. You might have been able to have some sort of. Uh, I don't actually no. I don't think the Wii U had cloud backups, but you did have local backups. And the Switch does not have backups, but it doesn't have local backups, but it has a broken cloud backup system, so you won't even be able to save every game that you have. Only certain games can be saved, and that's just that's stupid. I mean, what's the point of having a cloud if you can't even save all of your games? Like, it's ridiculous. And, when I was playing my Wii U at one point, uh, it kept freezing up on me, which was weird, and I had no idea why. It just like randomly froze up on me. At first, I thought it was like one game, because I bought a game pre-owned, but I later bought a new game, a completely new game, and it froze on me. I was thinking, oh no, is my Wii U dying on me? I can't have that happen. So I said, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to send it in to get it repaired or something. But first, I want to back up all my stuff. So I went out, bought a flash drive, booted it in, and then I backed up all of my games. Later, I found out, though, that the reason it was freezing was because of the fact that um, the exhaust, port on there was actually being blocked by my VCR. If you know what that is, guys, then congrats. Um, but yeah, so I simply moved it over to the other side of my VCR where it wasn't blocking, where it wasn't being blocked, and that fixed it. But yeah, so the point is, we have this stuff. We have all of these features. We've had native voice chat since the Nintendo DS, the original DS. We've been able to back up our games manually since N64 with memory cards, and then even with not using proprietary memory cards. The 3DS was able to do it. The Wii was able to do it. But now we can't back up our save files manually. Something else, which this isn't necessarily a feature, but just something that I noticed, or it came out recently, was the fact that Nintendo Switch Online app was hacked and stuff. I don't remember what the exact details were. I don't remember. Oh, I remember now. It was the fact that they were able to add homebrew NES games to the Switch and stuff. And so I just laughed at that. The fact that they were thinking that, oh yeah, we're here to, with this new online service, we're gonna avoid hacks and stuff, and like, it's already happening. You're already getting hacked with this thing. So why even do this? Um, and I'm not gonna say that I endorse or condone what these hackers are doing, but in this aspect, because of the online service, I'm willing to look the other way. And in fact, if these hackers went to do more and do stuff with like multiplayer online stuff, I will look the other way regarding that as well, because like I said, this online service is a scam. We should be if this entire thing was free, then I wouldn't have a problem. I wouldn't be saying anything. In fact, all of these videos that I've made about the Switch Online, I wouldn't even be making these because it's free. Yes, I would be upset about the fact that we would have incomplete cloud saves and we wouldn't have uh, manual backups. That would be something that would be troubling for me. But I would know that it's free, that there's nothing wrong. In fact, if we just had multiplayer be for free and we had like some sort of NES thing, or like if we had like a Game Pass on Xbox, and actually Game Pass is fine because it's kind of like Netflix. You're getting a Netflix subscription for games, so I have no problem with that. But so if Nintendo wanted to do something like that with like their NES classics, that would be cool. But the fact that they're also tossing in multiplayer and having that like held hostage in addition to your like saves, that I have a problem with. I have a big problem with. So yeah, so that's why people are saying how cheap it is and saying no, principle is what matters. The fact that Nintendo is mocking us they think they have the nerve to have all this free online and then say, well, you know what? Sony's gone away with it, Microsoft's gone away with it, so we can get away with it too. So let's go ahead and do that. That is a big problem with me. And with that out of the way, everyone, my rant has come to an end. Obviously, once I get a Switch, I won't be playing online. I'll be playing locally, local multiplayer. That I do like that Nintendo's kept that aspect in. So I'll be able to, play with people locally who have a Switch or something like that, or play couch with some friends. If only I had some. But I'll be able to play with them that way, and stuff. But yeah, so I just want to let you all know about this evil that's going on. But if I do want to play online, I will be playing on PC for free with all these wonderful features. So until next time, everyone, I am Xeracon. Oh, when I have Twitter and stuff, so check that out in the description below and catch me there. Follow me. Let me know what your comments, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I know I'll be getting more flack for this. I've already gotten flack in the past, but I don't care. I am going to speak the truth here. So until next time, everyone, I am Xeracon signing off. Have a good one.